Hello friends, great news today. Especially for those who claimed Ukraine was out of options and the Zed horde was about to reach Kiev. Any day now, Ukraine has just carried out what could be the boldest and most effective military operation in its recent history. After smuggling hundreds of drones and explosives into Russia, they were launched at strategic airfields nationwide, causing significant damage. Russian mill bloggers are furious and have begun threatening a nuclear response. What a surprise. Today is June 1st, 2025, and Mordor burns. Well, not the whole country, but some strategic airfields. Key, after Ukraine secretly introduced several swarms of mutant mosquitoes in hidden compartments inside cargo trucks. The ones they launched against 4 bases, apparently destroying a significant number of strategic bombers. That were concentrated at these airfields, which Ivan considered safe given their distance from the front. This attack is highly significant, as it would have taken out one of the key pillars of the Russian Federation's nuclear attack triad. Let's not get ahead of ourselves as we're still receiving information about this operation's results. But all signs suggest this may be the boldest and most effective special forces operation in years. It destroyed strategic nuclear attack assets of one of the world's most powerful countries. Ukraine has successfully attacked 4 Russian strategic airfields in central and eastern regions. These are Belaya, Dyagilevo, Olenya, and Ivanovo. Rumors suggest a submarine base may have been hit, but that's unconfirmed. What is fully confirmed is that the raid against the 4 airfields that house them, a key part of Russia's strategic transport and bomber fleet, consisting of Ilyushin, 76 transports, and Tupolev 95 Bear bombers. Of which Mordor only has 7. And only 2 of them would be permanently operational. According to the images we've seen, at least some of these planes appear to have been destroyed. The reason why these airfields hadn't been mentioned before during the war is because they're very far from the front. For example, Belaya is 4,500 kilometers from Kharkiv, which is even farther than the distance between New York and California. Until now, Ukraine lacked weapon systems to attack them. So what happened here is really interesting. Ukrainian sources report raiders destroyed 41 aircraft, but the number of damaged ones remains unknown. To support their estimate, Ukraine has released several video recordings showing how the impacts tear the wing off one of the bombers. That bird will never fly again, guaranteed. For their part, Mordor is not going to reveal how many bombers they lost. The numbers of bombers, early warning, control, and transport aircraft are well known, revealing the damage impacts their ability to project nuclear power. Why do we say this? Because the Tu-95 bombers are an important part of one of the pillars of the Russian nuclear triad, which is made up of nuclear missiles launched from submarines, missiles launched from land, and missiles launched from the air. If one of these pillars suffers a loss of 15, 20, or 60%, it represents a significant decrease in Russia's nuclear deterrence capability. That's why Ivan is going to stay very quiet about this. Or at most, he's going to say that they didn't suffer any damage, or that the destroyed planes were all inactive planes. Operation WEB, planned for 18 months under President Volodymyr Zelensky and Security Service of Ukraine, head Vasyl Malyuk, has shown Ukraine's advanced asymmetric warfare capabilities. According to Security Service of Ukraine sources, the operation consisted of smuggling first-person view drones into Russia, using trucks equipped with remotely controlled roofs. While I was putting this video together, information emerged indicating that, in fact, the drones were not smuggled into Russia, but apparently they were built inside Russia. These drones were launched at the precise moment from hidden positions near the targeted air bases, catching the Russian defenses off guard. The visual evidence of the operation shows dozens of drones in warehouses, which are loaded into the compartments of modified trucks, highlighting the logistical scale of the mission. The images resemble scenes from a Hollywood movie. In it, you can see one of these trucks parked outside a Russian airfield where drones take off one after another. Rumor has it the first ones were fiber-optically guided drones. Their job was to eliminate radars and air defense at the targeted bases, clearing the path for the rest of the swarm. There are also images showing these trucks self-destructing after launching the drones. Again, it seems like science fiction, but the images have gone viral on both Russian and Ukrainian channels, which indicates that the information is real. The funny thing is that now Commander Z must be looking suspiciously at all the trucks driving on their roads. How many more? Where are they? Can trucks be allowed near their military bases? Regarding the Russian reaction, the Russian channel Rivar reported, "At this moment, a large-scale attack is being carried out against strategic aviation airfields in the Murmansk and Irkutsk regions. This has already caused the loss of several Tu-95. The attack was carried out with first-person view drones launched from trucks. The control was maintained through repeaters and satellite communication, satellite-based. The Tu-95 and Tu-22 are no longer produced. These losses can't be replaced. This is a major blow to Russian strategic capability, the result of serious mistakes by the intelligence services and a negligent attitude toward aviation management. Despite earlier attacks, it remained parked outside without shelter." Mill blogger Fader Bomber said, "Today will be remembered as a black day for Russian strategic aviation, and the day isn't over yet." Mayers went further. "This isn't just a pretext, it's a valid reason to launch nuclear attacks on Ukraine. The strategic nuclear balance has been undermined and our country's nuclear security reduced. Kyiv expects an asymmetric response, not a nuclear one. We've responded asymmetrically for 4 years, and the enemy already knows our tactics." Many nationalist Z media outlets are demanding a strong retaliation. They don't just want 100 or 150 more drones targeting Ukrainian cities. They want something major their people can celebrate. I don't think this will lead to a nuclear attack, but the mere fact that it's being discussed has to do with what we said at the beginning. A key pillar of Russian nuclear deterrence was attacked, which, under their doctrine, could justify nuclear retaliation. That's why we need to pay close attention to the Russian response in the coming days. An emergency meeting of the Russian Security Council has already been called. This seems to be the most significant and bold military operation in a long time, where small, inexpensive ones destroyed a key part of a pillar of Russian nuclear deterrence. Few comparisons match the strategic importance of this attack. We will continue to keep an eye out for more information and keep you updated on what happens. Now, the important question: do you think Butler is crazy enough to launch a nuclear retaliatory attack? Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.